This is our first time traveling since the lockdowns and restrictions started, you guys. So we are both really curious to see what this new world of travel actually looks like. Hey you guys, it's Phoebe here from Little Grey Box with Matt behind the camera. And on this channel, we share with you all our experiences and tips to help you travel well. And in today's episode, we are in Australia, in sunny Queensland, exploring beautiful Noosa and the Sunshine Coast. Our video this week is sponsored by the amazing team at Agoda as part of their Go Local initiative supporting Aussie tourism. So a huge thank you to the team at Agoda for supporting our tourism industry and small creators like ourselves. The Sunshine Coast is located 100 kilometres north of Brisbane, spanning the glittering Queensland coastline from Caloundra right up to the Great Sandy National Park. Now this area is renowned for incredible scenery, beautiful beaches, amazing food and so much relaxation. The Glasshouse Mountains are the perfect starting point for our adventure today. Now the 13 hills jutting from the earth near the Beerburrum State Forest were actually formed over 26 million years ago as molten lava cooled to form hard rock. And from up here at Wild Horse Mountain, you can see the Glasshouse Mountains behind me. Now getting up here was pretty easy. It only took about an hour's drive from the heart of Brisbane to get to the Wild Horse Mountain Lookout car park. From there, it was a 700-metre walk, and it's well worth it when you get up here. The views are amazing. Alright, so rather than just belting it from Brisbane straight up to Noosa, we decided we would do a little bit of a road trip and take the coastal route, stopping at a few of our favourite spots along the way. And our first port of call is right here in Mooloolaba, you guys. We thought we would come here for a little bit of beachside lunch. It's a little overcast, but that's okay. It's still gorgeous. Now we had a look online and Fisheries on the Spit are cited to be the best fish and chips on the Sunshine Coast, so we're going to put that to the test. Ooh, that right there is a premium piece of crumbed barramundi. That looks beautiful. That has got Matt's name written all over it. And for me, I went and got one of my favorites, an acai bowl from the guys at Acai Brothers. So let's dig in and give all of this a try. You guys know how much I love acai bowls. Oh, yes! Oh, that looks so good. I haven't had one of these since before lockdown started. Sweet manna from heaven, that is good.
Yes.
Mooloolaba has a fantastic esplanade area, you guys, and we love picking an accommodation spot with awesome views of the Mooloolaba main beach, which you can see behind me. I think the sun is coming out. I absolutely love this beach. It's great for swimming. Just make sure you swim between the flags. Our second stop is here in beautiful Coolum, a beachside town that is all things laid back and relaxing. It offers the perfect place for anybody looking for a really tranquil escape away from the rest of the world. Now you guys, in addition to stunning Coolum Beach right here in front of me, visitors might also like to check out spectacular Mount Coolum. Now I hear the Mount Coolum Summit Walk is something pretty special. It is only 1.6 kilometers, but apparently it takes 2 hours to get up and back, so that must mean it's pretty steep. But I hear the views at the top are absolutely worth it. I am fresh out of lockdown, so there is no way I'm doing that today. I'm more focused on the food. If, like me, you are after something a little less strenuous than the Summit Walk, you might like to check out the Coolum Boardwalk. Our third and final stop before we head up to Noosa is here at Peregian. Now this spot is about a 7-minute drive north of Coolum or 13 kilometres south of Noosa, and it is even more peaceful, even more tranquil, even more removed than Coolum was. This place is so quaint. Here in the middle of the village, they have loads of great boutiques, restaurants, cafes, and it looks like the perfect place to just hole up and spend an entire week enjoying the beach and eating your way through the town here. Located 90 minutes drive from the heart of Brisbane CBD, Noosa is one of the Sunshine Coast's most beloved destinations, and there is good reason why. You have the stunning Noosa main beach, the Noosa National Park, which we're going to be exploring tomorrow. You have Hastings Street with all its great boutiques and the incredible Noosa food and wine scene, not to mention all of the activities with which you can fill your days while you holiday here, you guys. We are staying here at Pepper's Noosa. Now this place is located 1 kilometer away from the Noosa main beach. It is actually located right on the Noosa National Park. This place is really spacious. And what I love about an apartment like this is that it is self-contained, and in this new world of travel that we're currently living in, that kind of thing is really important because not all restaurants are offering dine-in options yet. So you can still visit your favorite restaurant, still get some takeout, but come back here and make the most of this incredible kitchenette you see behind me. I like the artwork behind me on the back wall, kind of brightens the place up. Big screen television for Matt to watch the football later. In here, of course, we have the bedroom, and if there are any fans of The Office out there, I'm only going to say 2 words to you: dinner party. And then in here, the big bathroom. This is huge. You know, as you can see, there are 2 shower heads in there, just an extra little touch to make you feel like you're having a bit of a luxury. Lovely big basin space, toilet, and then over here, something I find I really like in apartments like this is the washer and dryer. When you are staying at the beach, if you come here for a week, you are going to need to wash some clothes. It means you can pack lighter, worry less, just relax more. As I mentioned earlier, our stay here at Pepper's Noosa has been made possible thanks to the amazing team at Agoda. And with local travel restrictions easing, travel-hungry folk like Matt and I are really keen to plan the next adventure. And Agoda is a fantastic resource for just that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Matt and I have actually been using Agoda as our go-to booking site for years. I'm talking well before they ever contacted us for this collaboration and well before we even started Little Grey Box. That's how much we like them. We have always found that they just offer a great range of accommodation for us to choose from depending on our needs and our budget. They have competitive rates, they often have great deals, and not only that, but they have an Agoda cash rewards program that Matt and I have been using forever, and we actually save money on our bookings with it. The booking process is easy and simple. You can use the agoda.com website or the app to search and book great accommodation, things to do, and find awesome restaurants here in Australia or anywhere around the world. Offering the ultimate panorama of Noosa, the Laguna Lookout is a short drive from Hastings Street, or if you've got the energy and the booty strength to get up here, you could walk up the hill as well for a bit of a workout. Now once you're up here, you are treated to sweeping views of the local area. I mean, I can see the Glasshouse Mountains, the waterways below. That sunset is just incredible, you guys. And if you are a really good planner, you might like to pick up some ingredients for your very own picnic and bring it up here for one heck of a sunset spot. The sun has gone down, which means it is time to eat, and we have come here to Arcadia Street in Noosa Heads. Now this whole street has got some really cool restaurants. There are loads of places I would actually eat around here, but the pick of the bunch for us was Paradise Arcade. They specialize in Cali-Mex cuisine, and if you know me, if you watch this channel, you know I live for Mexican food. And of course I had to have a burrito. Now it has come out, it's all wrapped up like this. Now I got them to load this thing full of hot sauce, so let's hope I don't burn my face off on the internet. It's incredible. It's really spicy. It's so sweet and so hot. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that food was amazing. The flavor was so good. I pushed through, I nearly finished mine despite the fact that the flames of hell, fresh from Hades, were straight in my mouth. It was like eating molten lava, and it was incredible. I cannot recommend this place highly enough, you guys. It was sensational. Now look, that brings our first day exploring Noosa and the Sunshine Coast to a close. We're going to be up bright and early tomorrow because we're heading into the Noosa National Park, providing that the weather is going to be good. Fingers crossed that it is. So let's check in with you in the morning and see what we're going to get up to. Good morning, you guys. So we have woken up in Noosa this morning and it was raining. I stuck my head outside, rain was coming down. We had this great plan to go into the Noosa National Park. But yeah, overcast and rainy, so we decided to flip our day a little bit and instead we decided to go out for breakfast. Now, Pepper's Noosa do have a great breakfast, and with all of the lockdown and restrictions and safety things, they're doing a great a la carte option. But we wanted to head out to Hastings Street, and so we came right here to Bistro C. Now, this is one of Noosa's most iconic, well-known, famous eateries. The food is amazing, but the views are incredible. We are looking right out over Noosa Main Beach. It is awesome. Matt's watching the surfers. We can keep an eye on the weather in the national park. And then the fruit has come out. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. I've got roast tomatoes, avocado salsa, and relish. I love me some relish. It's so good. This is Noosa Main Beach. Now, I have to be honest and tell you, I think that this is one of the most beautiful beaches in Queensland. You can see all the headlands there, the national park behind us. This area is just sensational, so you would definitely want to come here when the weather is great for a bit of a swim, maybe do some sunbaking, maybe do a stand-up paddleboard or a surfing lesson, something like that. There's also some great accommodation here to my left, you guys, and this boardwalk is just beautiful. Even if you don't stay here, make sure you come on down and do this boardwalk along the front of the beach. It is just stunning. Hastings Street, where I am standing right now, is the heart of Noosa Heads. Now, this street is renowned for glamorous, luxury beachfront accommodation, which we have had the privilege of staying at before and loved. Waking up every morning to those beachfront views is just amazing. But more than that, this area has an abundance of great boutiques, galleries, day spas, surf shops, and of course, plenty of great food and beverage options as well. I stopped in a place called Jojo and picked myself up a really beautiful bohemian dress. 50% off. She's got the savings. She's got the fashion. I think I'm going to wear that later tonight, maybe when we head out to the market. But for now, we're going to go back to the resort and have a bit of a swim in that heated pool.
What did you know? I can get fly.
You know what I love about living in Australia is even in the dead of winter, you still get this beautiful blue sky and the weather is still quite warm. So this heated pool is coming in handy today. It is lovely to get in for a dip in the middle of winter. A little bit fresh, but well worth it. Alright, as you can see behind me, it is still drizzling. We are thinking we're just going to brave it and head into the national park despite the kind of dreary weather, because if we don't do it, we're not going to get to do it. So you guys, being the athlete that I am, I like to nourish my body and really take care of it. And a key part of that before a strenuous walk through the national park is, of course, carb loading. We're talking about the essential carb elements of Stone and Wood beer and, of course, gnocchi. So we've come up here to Piccolino. On a clear day it would be sunny up here. I'm thinking rosé and bruschetta and, of course, the gnocchi. Let's dig in. Holy heck. The sauce is amazing. Those gnocchis are so pillowy, beautiful flavour, not too soft, gorgeous, al dente.
Hold me close, I want to feel your love. Together we are free.
Behind me is one of my favourite places to come in Noosa. This is the Noosa Heads Surf Life Saving Club. Now, what I love about this place is it has the best beachfront views. It is the perfect place to come on a warm, sunny, clear day to have an ice cold beer, a bit of lunch, maybe just a bite to eat, maybe just the beers. But unfortunately, it is still closed at the moment with all the lockdowns and restrictions. So make sure you check their website and see if they've reopened for your visit, because it's an absolute must-do.
I don't care if that's too far.
The Noosa National Park spans an area of around 2,883 hectares, and among that you will find some fantastic walking trails. Now, the one out to Hell's Gate, that's about 10.8 kilometers return, so it's definitely doable. That said, we've come here this afternoon and we're going to try and make our way out to the Dolphin Point area. I did hear from our concierge at the hotel that there are whales migrating, so hopefully we get to spot them.
Any place that we want to. I don't care if that's too far.
Now, what's really great about this spot here at Dolphin Point is you can sit on the rocks and you can watch the surfers catching some awesome waves. The swell is huge today. There's a lot of yipping and yahooing, and I'm guessing that's a really positive sign. You guys, you have to do this. It's awesome.
Just be with me. Just be with me. Just be with me.
Well, that was awesome. That was such a highlight for me. I haven't been able to get into the national park like that before, so it was a really great experience and a really great spot for sunset too if you get the chance. But you guys, now the sun has gone down, we were actually planning on checking out the Noosa Junction Twilight Market. Now it is held on the third Friday of every month on Arcadia Street from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. but I thought it was going to be on, but it isn't on, so I'm guessing it just hasn't quite started back up yet because of all the lockdowns and closures. So instead, we are going to grab dinner here at Light Years. Now, I have heard really good things about this place, and I actually heard our waitress earlier today talking about it to another person saying it is awesome, so I think it's a solid pick. Let's go have a look. Kicking things off with drinks. Matt has got a local beer from the guys at Boiling Pot. I've got this beautiful pineapple margarita. It looks delicious. Alright, that was fantastic. But for now, we're going to go back and get horizontal back at the hotel because we both have food babies and we need to lie down. Good morning, you guys. We are waking up here at Pepper's Noosa and we are experiencing our very first hotel breakfast since all of the lockdown started. I thought this was the perfect time to tell you what we've been seeing in this new world of travel. So in terms of the breakfast, as soon as we arrived, we had our temperatures taken, and the way the restaurant is set up, you enter through one way and you exit through another. Our coffee cups are all single-use takeaways, our menus are all single-use, all our cutlery is wrapped up in this single-use paper as well. Now in place of your traditional buffet breakfast, we have an a la carte menu, which is 2 courses, plus your coffee, tea, juices, all those kinds of things. This is like my dream meal. This is how I love to eat. So I've got this beautiful green bowl. Oh my gosh, crunchy broccolini, kale, sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut. German friends out there, I feel it. I love the kraut. That one everywhere. That's delicious.
I was out there alone, moving from station to station.
This morning we've decided to get out of Noosa and do some exploring right here in the Sunshine Coast hinterland. Now you guys, this place is really, really beautiful. I love coming up here during autumn and winter. It is such a quaint area. Lots of cozy spots with fireplaces, great restaurants, honestly. They're so amazing. Even wineries, fudge shops, galleries, boutiques, antiques, all of that kind of stuff. This is a really special region. Now we thought we would start right here at Gerard's Lookout because it's such a good viewpoint. As you can see, it's very overcast and cloudy behind me at the moment, but that kind of adds to the magic of this area, I think. And it took us a little over an hour to drive here from Noosa, so it is the perfect half or full day trip addition to your Sunshine Coast itinerary. Our next stop is here at the beautiful little town of Maleny. Now what I love about this area is that there are lots of vintage stores, a couple of thrift stores, and lots of shops that are actually showcasing regional produce, local artisans, crafts, and that kind of thing. So it's definitely worth doing a bit of a lap. Some great cafes that you can duck in and get a coffee and some morning tea or a delicious bite for lunch. Sweets on Maple is a must visit, you guys. They have amazing fudge in there, which I have picked up way too much of. Matt is going to gorge himself sick on that. And what's great is they do the free samples, as many as you like, so you can go in there and find something you really, really love and try to make it last until you get home. There's no way it's going to last that long.
Something more.
Maleny Cheese is another must-visit spot. Now, from memory, I do believe they do tastings, and they weren't today, but that's completely understandable. Still, Matt was very happy to stock up, so he has picked up his favourite vintage cheddar by Maleny Cheese, and of course this Woombye Ash Brie, both of which I have no doubt are going to be delicious and get eaten in about 2 seconds flat.
It's too late now to turn around and back again.
One of my favorite things to do on the Sunshine Coast hinterland is come right here to Spices Clovelly for scones and coffee. This place is so beautiful. From the moment you arrive, the service is nothing but impeccable, and the food here is always sensational. Now, these scones are thick and juicy, and they are so warm, and everything here is homemade. It smells incredible. The coffee is fantastic, and if you ever get the chance to dine here at the Long Apron, I highly recommend it. And if you're thinking about staying somewhere in the Sunshine Coast hinterland, I cannot recommend Spices Clovelly and Spices Tamarind highly enough. And you guys, you can definitely search, find, book those on Agoda and check their Go Local deals out, because you might just be able to save up to 25% off. And let me tell you, if you stay here, you're going to be very happy. But for now, why don't you watch me dig into the world's juiciest scone? Oh, can you see the steam coming off that? If you could smell these, they smell incredible.
Record your voice so I can listen back again.
And our final stop in the Sunshine Coast hinterland is right here in Montville. Now again, this is a really quaint little town. Parking on the high street is going to be a little bit tough. You're lucky if you get one, but don't worry, they do have some special parking spots where you will find easily as you drive in or out of the town. Just keep your eyes out for the blue sign with the big letter P on it. From there, we walked up into the high street here, and there are some great little stores lining either side, and especially on this side to my right, they have some really cool cafes which have awesome views over the hinterland, so they are a must visit. And be sure to check out some of the galleries and boutiques, and the thrift store here is really cute as well.
I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was.
We are back in Noosa, you guys, because we are kicking things up a notch. It is time to get stuck into some activities, and this afternoon we are doing a boat ride with the guys at Noosa Ocean Rider, booked through Agoda using their things to do resource. So you can find that either on the agoda.com website or on the Agoda app if you're on the go. That was amazing, you guys. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. That thrill ride really was a thrill ride. We had so much fun. We were hooping, hollering, laughing the whole time. Afterwards, Matt and I were absolutely exhausted. Now, I had heard about El Capitano, which is a place right near here on Hastings Street. Their wood-fired pizzas sounded incredible online, so let's take a look. I haven't looked at these yet. We ordered a side of broccoli to balance out our pizza eating. Hope you're seeing this, Mum. Let's take a look at these pizzas. Okay, that is my plant-based, wood-fired pizza. That is a sourdough base. It smells incredible. That is sweet potato with some dukkha. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, my mouth is watering immediately. I'm so hungry. All that boat riding took it out of me. And this is Matt's spicy pepperoni. Holy heck. That's amazing. That 72-hour fermented sourdough base is just incredible. Nestled among the gum trees, the Noosa Farmers Markets are held every Sunday from 6 a.m. until 12 midday right here in Noosaville. Now, entry is free and parking is also free, but donations are welcome. There is so much good food here, honestly, and the produce is amazing, you guys. I picked up some great organic, no-spray pumpkins. They smell phenomenal. I'm going to make a great pumpkin soup for Matt for dinner. But if you do love to check out a market, you have to come and check out this one. I will definitely be coming back.
And I don't need more money or a faster car, no.
After our morning at the markets, we decided to come here to Eco Noosa River Adventures. These guys offer some great SUP experience. That is stand-up paddleboarding, you guys. So we're going to get out there and have a little bit of fun on the water. Now this again was booked through Agoda's Things to Do, so you can search, book, and then have yourself an awesome time. Let's get out there.
On my face, I feel you breathe.
Alright you guys, so what do you think? Did you love checking out Noosa and the Sunshine Coast? I would love to know what activities and destinations stood out to you the most, and if you are inspired to visit. And hey, if you're a local and you have visited before and you have some great tips, please share those in the comments below so I can check them out and other people can too. Now you guys, if you are planning a visit here to Noosa, we have loads of free travel guides for you on our website, and if you found this video useful, be sure to use our affiliate links below to book your next adventure here or anywhere in the world. Matt and I will earn a small commission at absolutely no extra cost to you. And with that, you guys, that brings this week's episode to a close. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode. Have a great weekend, you guys, and I will see you with a brand new episode next week. Love ya.
Anymore.